Good morning, everyone. How is everyone this morning? Still telling everybody good morning on all the chats and everything, and I hope you guys are doing well. Let me turn that on a little bit, get a little bit of light in here. I hope everyone's having a great day. So far, if you're waking up, at least having a great morning. It's early. It's not that early, but it's early because I didn't get to bed until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning after winding down after that horrible, what I don't call a debate last night. If you guys watched it, let me know in chat if you guys agree that the debate was not what I expected, what you expected. We didn't learn that much about both of these guys. We learned more about Vance than we did Walz, but we've all know what Walz is and a liar. So, hey, good morning, Kurt. And it just, I was disappointed in what went on last night. And, but that's the last one we're going to see, the first and only by VP debate that, yes, it was a 3-on-1. The CBS people fact checked Vance just like they did with Trump, and they said they would not. Hey, good morning, John. And they broke their rules right off the bat. And this is just, you just see it in the air. You know, you just, every round, every turn you look at, the Democrats are doing something. These liberal idiots are lying and not believing the truth. And you just see a lot every time you turn around. And it's getting worse, and it's going to ramp up even more because we're about a month away now from this election. And it's going to get worse. The corruption is getting worse. The lies and deceit is getting worse from the Democrats. And I don't know how much more we could put out there to show you the truth. You know, we show you the things that come out of their mouth, which that's what I'm getting on today and on for tonight's show on the Conservative Viewpoint tonight at 9 o'clock. So hopefully you guys can tune in. I said I wasn't going to talk much about this debate, but it's just unreal. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? It just amazes me how stupid some people are, Walz included. Vance is a very intelligent man. Walz is a pathetic, worthless piece of garbage. The lies that are coming out of their mouth, every one of them that lie, need immediately dispelled from whatever you want to say, away from all politicians. The lying needs to stop because the lying is deception, and the sheep here is a problem. Oh, I've got a good one for you guys on lefties losing it tonight, and I'm not going to use this word this morning, but this woman, girl, millennial, talking about the flood victims in North Carolina. Oh yeah, you guys are not going to want to miss this. But I did put a couple of articles in here this morning that probably will go to tonight. I've got videos on the debate from last night, and we might get into a little bit of discussion on that this morning. Walz said he made friends with school shooters. Yes, exactly. I caught that too, and I didn't say that last night, Sean. Thank you for reminding me. Did you guys catch that? He made friends with school shooters. Wow. And then he said, talking about the China deal, and it is what it is, he said. It is what it is. He's been to China like more than 15 times. You don't go to a communist country for any other reason than corruption. Oh, yeah. You can tell me I'm wrong all you want, but I know I'm right. You don't do that. He is a definite threat to our democracy. You go to an enemy's place, I can see, okay, once if you're going to go down there and teach and something like that, which a lot of people do. Excuse me a second. A lot of people do. I know a friend of my son's was going to go down there and teach, but I don't think she ended up going down there. But, you know, there's different reasons to go down there. but not over and over and over again. And the first time he went down there and he said, oh, they treated him like a king, giving him gifts and shit, which is illegal. And he did not, or spying for them. Yes, Sean, exactly. Because he did not file for a Foreign Agent Act. And that's not what it means for you guys out there that are first time hearing this. And it's not like 007 spy shit. But when you go down there and you receive anything from a foreign country, you have to file under the Foreign Agent Registration Act, which is not a real agent. It's about receiving. It's not illegal to take the money if you file under that. But when you don't, like Joe Biden and all the Biden crime family syndicate did not, including Hunter, receiving money from foreign countries, you're supposed to file under that or it's illegal. Well, he did not. So he should be disqualified from even being in the government, period, anywhere. He should be in jail. But guess what? He's a Democrat, so it's not going to happen. We see the Democrats' corruption every day, all the lawlessness, and nothing happens to them. We've got to get law and order back to this country. We got to make justice blind again. And it's favoritism on one side to the other. And justice is supposed to be blind. They are supposed to uphold the rule of law, and it's not being done. So this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be going over here, and we're going to see a lot more of this. And I just added another article in about the election coming up. And I'll probably add more videos and stuff as the day goes on, because I always do. I end up finding something that I want to include in all this. So you guys aren't going to want to miss it. Right now, I have about 14 videos, and you're not going to want to miss them. They're all great. They're all will catch your eye and make you wonder what the hell's going on in this country. Like everything else that you've been seeing for the past 4 years. Oh, yeah, it's getting crazy. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, I actually did not want to get up this morning. I was actually slept for about 2 hours, and that makes it rough. But let's get started, guys. That's why we're here, right? For 73 days now, Kamala Harris has yet to do a formal press conference since emerging as Democrat nominee. Oh, Dave. The only thing that she's been doing 30-plus times to China, 30-plus times, Kurt. Psycho wife including honeymoon. Ah, okay. Well, that's more than what I heard. But, yeah, she will not do a formal press conference. This is what you call the basement campaign. They're doing that, and you saw last night with Walz why they do it. Morons can't speak. Dumb as hell. This is why they don't do it. Everything has to be done and taped. And you can't say that these interviews that she's done with MSNBC and all of them people, that CNN, whatever, has been a formal interview. It's not. It's an edited video. They're not formal. You need to do it out in public. No teleprompters, no earpieces, no nothing, no notes, nothing written. Make it speak right off the top of your head. Well, there's nothing spinning on that wheel on that top of that head of hers. So that's why they don't let her do it. So this is what you get. This is the best the Democrats can do. What happened to the real days with, JFK and Ronald Reagan and all these guys and Donald Trump? We've got to include him in there because he is going down as one of the best presidents ever. Oh, I don't give a shit what you say. He will be going down as that. Not according to the Democrats, but according to realist people, he will be. But 73 days and she can't do an interview, and we've got, 35 days left or something like that till the election, and she can't do one open interview to show people who she really is. But she shows it every day with word salads that she puts out. She can't speak a coherent sentence. And what's her issue? Well, we know Biden's issue. He's messed up, demented or something. And hers is what? She was born stupid. All right, there you go. All right, on with the show here. Let's see. Who do you guys think won the debate last night? That's a question I'm going to put out there for you guys. So, hey, Vic, good morning. Oh, yeah, we got to show that. We got to show that. Okay. The Rebel Chicks with a Cause will be on tonight. I added something to your thumbnail there, Vic. But here it is. Rebel Chicks with a Cause will be on it starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. You guys want to check it out. It's an awesome video on Wimpkin.com. And I should have added that on Wimpkin.com. When you open up Wimpkin, right on the main page, it'll show all the live videos that are streaming. If you don't see it, there's a view all, I believe, up there. But you will see it as soon as you pop up on the main screen. If you don't have an account with Wimpkin, get it. And I will put this up there, my stuff up there, so you can see Wimpkin.com. And my channel is Country Conservative. I believe hers is going to be Violent Vixen 29, where you can go on there and watch the Rebel Chicks with a Cause. It's a great show. They get into all different kind of stuff like this, and all different kind of things. You never know what's coming up for these women. They're awesome. You got to see it. They're great. So, hey, good morning, Wes. But check it out. I'll leave my information up there. That's for you guys to, hey, good morning, Cecil. You're always busy, Vic. But all right, guys. Hey, Jerry. Their show's great. You gotta watch it, guys. But there's my information for you guys to like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. Thumbs up if you're in Rumble. That helps their algorithm somehow, just like YouTube does with the likes and stuff like that. If you help me out, that'll be appreciated. Thank you very much. But let me know what you guys think in chat. We'll ask it again tonight. Democrats have destroyed our Constitution, republic with democracy. Most definitely. Tampon Tim really sucked, and the left even saying it. Oh, yeah. I saw that too, Jerry. He some of his answers that he gave last night definitely were not or should not have been put out there for Tampon Tim. And he's kind of destroyed that. So you got to see, let's show them at the polls, guys. We will vote Trump into office. But I'll ask this again tonight when we get on for people that can't tune in tonight. But for you guys this morning, let me know. And Vance did, my brother's keeper. Thank you, my brother's keeper. Because it was a different kind of debate. I wanted to hear more about what they were going to do. Not what Trump's doing or what Kamala Harris is doing. We know them. We know Trump's proven to make the economy better, keep the border safer. We already know that. We know he gets taxes lower. We know he gets more money in your paychecks. We know that. What's Kamala Harris? I don't care. I want to hear it from her. Just like I wanted to hear last night what they would do as vice president. We did not hear this. And that is what I want to hear. But we didn't get that. So moving on. Let's see here. What do we got? CBS moderator spar with Vance after he chides on her fact checking. Well, they said right at the beginning of the show, will not fact check. What did they do right off the bat? They fact checked Vance. They did not fact check Walz, no matter what people say. They did not. He said, well, since you're not going to fact check, I'll fact check. He said it himself. If you guys didn't hear it, you're an idiot. But that's what he said. And they did. And I got a video on that when Vance called him out on the fact checking. Exactly, my brother's keeper. The lies, we're sick of the lies. We're going to keep the truth rolling out there. Thank you for tuning in this morning. It's a shame. That's from Getter. You guys, it's just crazy, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's the lies are going outrageous, and it's going to get worse, guys, as we go along, as we get closer. It's been bad enough from having hear lies for the past 4 years from Joe Biden's mouth. And I could prove every one of his lies. Every time he talked, there was a lie. And I could prove it. But these idiot liberals don't want to wake up and see that. And that's my biggest issue with all this. And trust me, when we get Trump into office, and if he lies about something, we're going to call that out too. But right now, this is the problem because the Democrats have screwed our country to a point of possible no return. I don't know if Trump can't fix it. I don't know if anybody can. because all the Democrats want to do is spend, spend, spend. That's what causes our inflation problem. And all these immigrants being in here cause our inflation problem because we're paying them, when in turn what? You have to make money to give them. But we're going to give billions of dollars to Ukraine, and we can't give money to our flood victims down south and on the East Coast there. But we'll be able to give them FEMA on the ground down there. I got a video on that too, but that's coming up here in a couple minutes. Next, Trump says that Harris needs impeached over their immigration policy. We've said this for months, guys. If you joined us on Wimpkin, we've been saying it forever that she needs prosecuted for this. And nothing happens. You don't hear a peep out of the Republicans about impeaching Harris over the immigration. We've got, almost 20 million pieces of evidence called illegal criminals that can prove that she, what do they call it? She was derelict in her duties. She didn't keep her oath of office. Oh yeah. So there's plenty of evidence to get her out. And why aren't they doing it? But I have a problem with that. All right. Remember, guys, we take polls with a grain of salt, right? Oh, my neck hurts this morning. Trump gained 17 points with Hispanic over 2020 numbers, over his 2020 numbers. So that's a Univision poll. But we only take these with a grain of salt. We got to get out there and fight every day. We've been fighting for days. Now it's getting so close. We got to keep going. Remember, you go to the polls, get 10 people to go with you. That's what we've got to do. We text 10 people, call 10 people. Man, do the Bongino 10-10-10 rule. Man, get everybody as you can out there and get them out to vote. We've got to take this. Too big to rig. That's the words. Trump said it. Too big to rig. And that's what we have to do because we know the Democrats are going to do something. We're waiting for the more October surprises on top of this port strike. Oh, yeah. There's so much going on. We've got to stop it. All right. There's so much here. All right. Here we get into leaked phone call between Arizona Democrat leadership exposes 98,000 voter registration glitches cover-up attempt. Oh, yeah. I got a video on this, too. And so much more on the election. Remember the other day we brought up about the Democrats suing, I think it was Arizona, for ballot counting, hand ballots. I think it was who it was. I've seen so many of them, I get them mixed up. But here's another one. Democrats are suing again to block Georgia rule requiring ballots hand counts on election day. Again, they are trying to stop a free and fair election. How many times do we have to show these articles of proof of election interference? How many times? This is what it does every time we turn around. They're interfering in elections, but it's not okay if Trump questions the election or we say something. You get censored off of sites for saying something about an election or election interference, but it's okay for the Democrats to do it. And this happens every time you turn around. Every day we see this stuff. That's okay though. Don't worry. I'm a Democrat. I'm good. I'm not a Democrat. No, I was a Democrat. Believe it? Yeah, I was. Up until Trump's with 2016 when he ran, I was still a Democrat. And I voted for him then. Oh, yeah, I know. Don't yell at me. I know I was a Democrat and I feel bad for myself. But you get screwed over. Hi, Tammy. America Peer. There he is. Our Scandinavian friend is in the house. What's going on? It's in the afternoon there where he's from. Man, my nose is running. Allergies. Sinuses, I mean. Sinus is going crazy this morning. No more debates needed. No, Sean, last night was enough. What do we got here? I'm going to go down through here real quick. The most important thing to my show is you, the people. I want to get all your questions and comments and everything in. That's why I love my brother's keeper coming in there on Getter. You guys are more important than these articles. If I don't get to all of them, there's always tomorrow. So I love when we get into it on Wimpkin, boy. Boy, do we get into it. It's great. We have some great people in Wimpkin. You guys got to check it out. Right there, you see it right on the top of that, on my stuff there. I could only stand 10 minutes of that shit show last night. Yes, it was pretty bad. America Pierce says we have to watch out for rhino. Oh yeah, Gusling too. Clean them out on the local primary elections. Oh, most definitely. There's a lot of them. That's right. There is a lot of rhinos out there, and we got to get them gone. We all know who they are, and there's sheep. The Republicans in sheep clothing. They come in, like Trojan horse. Oh yeah, that's what the Democrats are good for. Hurricane Helena, Tennessee resident says Tennessee FEMA sending out text messages telling everyone do not help neighbors in need. I do. Guess what, Jerry? I do have a video on that, and I've got an article coming up about that too. Billy Bob, what's going on, man? He's on his way drive to work. Oh, thank you, Billy Bob. I appreciate him tuning in as he's on his way to work. And I love that, guys. Thank you for just popping in and saying hi. That's awesome. If you guys are in here and you're listening, tell me where you guys are from so we can acknowledge the states you guys are from. We pretty much know everybody from Wimpkin and where they're from. They play in games and stuff, and I give stuff away about once a week, and I send them stuff out. So, and everybody's told me where they're from. That's how we know America Pierce from Scandinavia. We have UK, we got Canada, we got Alaska. We've got them from all over the place. And we've had a couple from California and Oregon area. Oh yeah, it's great. So let me know where you guys are tuning in from so we can acknowledge where you guys are from. But here we go some more. All right. Now listen to this. This is something I picked up off Vic, but I actually got it in my video or into my email this morning after I saw Vic post it. Election results likely to be delayed nationwide by states' rules, litigation, and investigation. You believe this stuff? We've never had a problem with this in the past. I used to work the election poll when I was a state constable, and we got another Florida in here. Florida. Yes, most definitely. We've never had this problem when you were hand counting ballots. Hand counting ballots seems like it's a lot, but no, guess what? We always had the results in the same day, even with hand counting ballots. Oh, most definitely. You had a sheet there that showed the thing. You counted your ballots for that person. Check it off. You put how many there was. You went down through the list. There it was. You take the list to your election office, drop it off with the ballots, sealed, locked, and everything. Put it in there, and we never had issues like this. But now that you get computers and the Democrats can't win every election, you've got corruption. You got all these litigations saying, "Oh, we won this, and it's okay for them to deny the election, but not when it comes to a Republican. Get the hell out of here." Oh, but the vote was lost. Oh yeah. I never voted until 2020 because I wasn't political and was living underground. Oh, wow, Vic. I have voted from day one that I was able to vote. Oh, yeah, every day the votes lost and missing ballots and echo. Oh, that's a lot to read there. Here's a list of white slave trades. Whoa. The liberal, subversive fake news media have been lying to the world since before we were all born. White people can't be racist or privileged. Oh, yeah, you got that right. All right, let's see what we're going to keep moving on here. But, yeah, the elections, they're already putting out. You already can see that something's happening with the election. We got something big, guys, coming. This is October. We got to see an October surprise here. More October surprises on top of this port deal. And I got a video on top of that port deal, and I think it's coming up here shortly. But you guys aren't going to miss this. It's talking about the president of the union. Oh, yeah, you guys don't want to miss that. That kind of shocked the hell out of me, too. Representative Comer issues subpoena over alleged Tim Walz CCP link. We're going to have that. Kamala Harris begins, and this comes from LifeSat News. Kamala Harris begins making excuses of why she picked Tim Walz as her running mate. And you won't believe why she says she picked him. Oh, yeah. Excuses. Here we go again. All right. Biden clips spark false claims government won't give disaster aid to Helena victim. The federal government already declared a major disaster to speed up funds recovery. Now, this video is a little iffy, so I do have a video on him talking from, I think, from his beach house, because he was on the beach relaxing. I showed it on, not yesterday, but the day before's show, him chilling while Iran is bombing and the people are being destroyed in the south by the storm. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not it. Close that one out. But this storm dropped 40 trillion gallons of rain dumped in the flood southern U.S. 40 trillion gallons. And I think I saw it on this one or another one, that Dallas Cowboys Stadium, if you filled it up 51,000 times with water, that's how much water was poured into the southern states to cause this flooding. 51,000. You know how big Dallas Cowboy Stadium is? 51,000 times you'd have to fill it up, and it flooded these times. That is ridiculous, isn't it? All right, what else we got going on here? Yeah, this is it here. Longshore Union president who pledged to cripple the United States. Guess what? He owns a 76-foot yacht, a Bentley, and is paid almost $1 million per year. Well, I didn't know this part, but body of his co-defendant in RICO case was found decomposing in trunk. I got a video on this. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Conservative Viewpoint. It's going to be a hell of a show, everyone. Now we're going to get into Eric Adams calls out for alleged collusion of feds and mainstream media, asks judge for consequences. Of course, everything's against the Democrat now. It's not like they've been persecuting Donald Trump for fake shit, but now, of course, he's innocent. But they've got so much evidence, and they don't have no evidence against Trump, but it continues to persecute him. But he's innocent with all the evidence they got against him. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I got stuff on this too, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. Now, this one, it says CNN may fire Van Jones after dismantled Kamala Harris' entire campaign in just 30 seconds. We're going to see what has to do with that. Okay, guys? We're going to see. I think I have a video on that one, too. We're going to have to see. May not. I mean, just to be the article. But here we go. Billionaire bitch Mark Cuban sends Elon Musk a personal warning about Trump after ex-boss sounds alarm over sinister Democrat election plot. It's a fact that there's a plot against Trump. The persecutions wouldn't be there if it wasn't. But guess what? I've got a video on this you guys aren't going to want to miss, and you want to hear. It's awesome. And I can't stand Mark Cuban. He's so rich he can do and say what he wants and get away with it. And the last thing I want to know, why are we paying FBI's fines when they get fined? Now, because here it is. FBI to pay more than $22 million to 34 women who claim sexual harassment at training academy. So why is the taxpayers funding their penalties, their whatever you want to call judgments against them for sexual harassment? That should be coming out of the people who caused the sexual harassment's pocket, not the taxpayer money. It's not the FBI that did it. It is the person who did it. Oh, yeah, that's the last thing on our list tonight, guys. My phone's still going off. That's for the morning night show. News going crazy out there. But some of the stuff I might be doing tonight, so they had the French and Germans do it this time, John. Check out Operation Popeye and tell me if our government didn't play with the weather. They want, oh, yeah. That's right. You said that about that last night, too. John, I forgot about that. But there's stuff like that, guys. They chime in all the time and give me great stuff to look for, and they help me out a lot. They have no money for patriot families, only Ukraine in their pockets. Florida is stepping in. I saw that too there, my brother's keeper. That's what they keep saying. They always have money for Ukraine, Joe Biden's money laundering operation. But when it comes to our American people, our homeless, the disaster that's going on down there, we don't have enough money for us. Don't worry about it. As long as money's going into his pocket, because they got to stockade all the money they can get because Joe Biden's out. And they ain't going to be able to live. So that's bullshit. So this is stuff that we got to learn out, guys. But all right, that's going to be the show tonight. Plus or minus some of these articles that will make it, and some of them don't make it. Some of them we add more to. You guys are going to check it out tonight on the Conservative Viewpoint at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not from the same time zone, I have stuff on it for the show, John. Vic's got stuff on the Rebel Chicks. Here it is again, guys. I will show you here. Let me shut my information off here. And don't forget to join in there at the Rebel Chicks tonight at 7 p.m. They go to 7 to 9. Then stick around for my show at 9 to 10 on the Conservative Viewpoint. You guys are going to love it. The shows are interesting. They have great stuff on the Rebel Chicks show. It's an awesome show. You guys want to tune in? Try it. We know how to talk and chew gum at the same time. Exactly. I don't think the liberals could do it. They might fall on their face. Well, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I would have to laugh. So, all right, guys, have a great day at work if you're going to work today. If not, tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Conservative Viewpoint and the Rebel Chicks at 7 o'clock. Until then, guys, have a great day. I'll see you tonight. Thanks for tuning in, too.